All right, y'all. So we got that one. The first drop off is 11 minutes for the Giant Eagles order. So we gonna get to that one first. 11 minutes ain't bad, so it might be on the south side, but we'll see once we get in the car. I didn't even look at the street. I just hit directions on the button, but it looked like it's pretty close. So let me get this stuff in the car and then we'll get started. All right, y'all, so we in the whip. We got, like I say, 5 miles to go. It's taking us Lockwood to Bear's Den. So we're gonna be headed towards Bear's Den on this one. Right over on the south side, southwest side, I guess. And that'll be the Giant Eagle drop off. So let us get moving. And we'll get this first one dropped off. I say about 11 minutes. It's gonna take us into the hour. And then we'll do the next one, which, like I said, it looked like it was just a bit further. So I'm thinking it's gonna be on it might be the west side there. If it's taking the Bears Den, if that one just a little further away from what it looked like on the original map, then it ain't gonna take us real far past Bears Den. So it's probably the west side, I'm thinking. But we're gonna get to it. Let's say a few miles and get this one knocked out. And it's probably gonna be 7:30 by the time we get these two knocked out. So that was gonna be our 20, I guess, for the 7 to 8 o'clock hour. That other trip, it took us way too long. Like I say, we went over, if we judge it by the time we got to the store, then yeah, it was an hour, but we got to judge our drive time too, because it's costing us time and money to get there. So that first hour was kind of a fail. We got it about 15, 16 minutes into the hour, and then by the time we got it dropped off, it was half hour into the next hour. So I don't know, but like I said, we're gonna get to it. This one is the first drop off, and the other one looked like it wasn't no more than maybe 2-3 miles away. Trying to think of how much I don't remember how long the original distance was, but from what I'm looking like, it shouldn't be more than a couple miles away compared to what we put on here, and then the time it took us to get the distance it took us to get the Giant Eagle order and all that. It'll take it like 3 miles, but we'll see once we get over here. Like I said, on the way back, we didn't get no good trip from the west side last time. So we'll see if this one decides to turn out better. So we're headed over towards Bear's Den, though. Over there where the Berry Den is. Anybody that went in and checked out that Blind Bear yet? Or the Cub Cafe over there on Canfield Road in Bear's Den? I haven't had a chance to make it in there yet. Maybe next weekend or something. Go check it out. That was good. We got that light. We usually don't get that light like that, so that was good. Right on time. Taking us a weird way to the Bears Den. I guess, yeah, it must not be taking us exactly to the Bears Den. We're gonna be up the block a little bit by Taft or whatever that is school, because we could have kept straight and then just turned when we got down to hit Bears Den, but it's gonna take us to that region, not to that exact street, I guess. We headed around here though to Hopkins Road. Hopkins Road runs directly into the west side, Midwest side, so that's good. Hopkins turn into something else when we get down here. I don't know what it is, what the name of the road is, but when we get on the Canfield Road side of it, it changed. And then it's gonna have us going down Old Furnace, so we're gonna be near on the edge of Mill Creek Park. Looks like dropping us off. So yeah, it is taking us up closer towards the school side, it looked like. Let's see. Well, no, it brought us out of Bears Den. So Hopkins do bring you out here at Bears Den. Hopkins turns into Bears Den, I guess, after Canfield Road. If it came up the other way, it took us a few minutes longer because we had to come up to the road to make the turn. But like I said, this place is packed every day. You see all the cars over there, and y'all see the cars on the back side when we go over there. This must be a cool little sports bar because they are packed every day. There's cars over there, so yeah, we're gonna definitely have to go ahead and check it out, see what kind of food they got, see if they got something good for us to eat. Yeah, but it did turn to Bears Den back there, so Hopkins does turn to Bears Den. I don't never paid attention when I'm taking it back that way, but we got it locked in today. That's what it is. But we're gonna be turning on Old Furnace up ahead. So, like I said, that's gonna be right on the edge of Mill Creek. This is Mill Creek Park right here. Like I said, we ain't really been through here in the daytime much, I don't think, to show you the pavilion and everything that's over here on the right, but we usually come through around this time of night, so you don't get a good view of the pavilion to sit back there. But it's a pavilion like right over here. What is this called? School recreation area. So yeah, it's a nice little pavilion there you can use. And most of the time that one ain't even being used. It ain't crowded, so even in the summertime. And I think they got like a baseball field over there and something else. And I said the sprinklers for the kids and all that. But yeah, we're gonna turn up here in a couple minutes and we'll be headed down Old Furnace right next to Mill Creek Park. And then we'll see how they're gonna take us for the second drop off. If they're gonna bring us back out to the west side or take us to the south side. Or if they'll be right on the edge of the park, really separate one side of town from the other. And a lot of the times, it's quicker to go through the park to get to one side of the town or the other because of the way the park's set up right between everything, or the way the sides of town is set up on the edges of the park. But it's our turn coming up right here. Then we'll be about a few hundred feet away after the second turn. Wobble. Gotta watch out for deers over this street too, y'all. Then we're gonna go back here, then we'll come back out probably, and we got quite a few cuts, so let's drop off. Dropped off food here before, this house in front of us, but they usually always cheap on the tips, so it's been a while since I dropped something off there, but they be super cheap with the tips. Usually it's the iPad for they order, or they'll piggyback it off of somebody else's decent order. Alright, y'all, this was some bending and turning to get back here with it. And I think we're gonna be the first house here. So we'll move this on the porch, and then we'll get to our next drop off. Y'all, so the next one is 2.8 miles away, which ain't bad. Look like it's gonna take us back out the way we came in, so have to maneuver back out of the park area. Lakeview is the road. Go down the old furnace, and we're gonna go down Lakeview to Lakeview. It's about 2.7 miles away, so that ain't bad, but it will take us into that 7:30 hour, so we're gonna have to make it back to our zone, so it's gonna be hard to fit something else in before 8 o'clock. So we'll see if we can catch another one when we get back out there for that 8 to 9 hour. If we're lucky, something good. I'll say DoorDash, Uber Eats, and even Uber in some cases. It's a waiting game. They tell you how much the trip worth a lot of the times, and then you got to decide whether you want to take it or, you know, say forget it, I ain't dealing with that. But we gonna thug it out. Like I say, got 6 minutes left on this one. We get around the corner, so it looked like, yeah, we're going back to the west side with it, because it brought us back to the west side of the park. And yeah, we're going down Shinley. So yeah, it's gonna take us to the west side, the bottom of the west side. Or we gonna have to make our way, either decide to come back up towards Meridian, or back up towards here, or just jump on the freeway to go home, or go back to our zone. But we'll see. It's about 2 miles away from where we at now. And Shinley runs straight across, sort of straight across. Shinley. Yeah, this is basically the west side. Like I said, we have to make a choice whether to go the highway back or take Meridian Road, depending on where we want to land at. We'll try to work our 8 to 9 o'clock hour. So we may end up just jumping on the highway to go back, since we're so far over. Either way, it's going to take us about 15 minutes to get back into our zone, whether we take the highway or if we come all the way back across the west side to get to Canfield, or take the freeway 680 back towards Boardman and pop out over there by Twin Peaks and Red Lobster and everything. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm thinking it's going to be the freeway though, from how far down it's taking it. It don't make sense to backtrack all the way across the west side. We're ways in here now, and we still ain't quite to the drop off yet. They got a nice library they built over here. That's the library over there to the left. Nice little spot they built. I'm glad we caught this light right here, because this light can be long some days. People say this is a cool little bar to drive in, happy hour, liquor, whatever. I ain't never been in there either, but people say it's cool. Then you got West Side Bowl right here. They got good pizza. It's a toss-up for me between them and Nicky's. But Nicky's you gotta catch early. West Side Bowl you can get pizza like 12 at night, 1 at night I think. They stay open the laundromat, this little plaza over here to the left. That's kind of cool. Nice little spot for a laundromat. Alright, now yeah, we don't get on the highway. Cause we almost down to the bottom of the west side. We right here by the highway. I ain't gonna drive all the way back across. And so if we get lucky, we'll get a trip from this Chinese spot or something. If not, then we'll just jump on the highway and go back to Boardman. Gas over here is a little cheaper. It's about $2.66. Got the buggy downs out here tonight. He got his jacket on his motorcycle. The buggy downs is a motorcycle club here in Youngstown. They got which I guess they consider this a clubhouse over here on Mahoney Avenue. But I'll show y'all the little spot when we go down, because we don't go down there and get on the highway. It's just gonna be quicker. One is just this lady's house I dropped off food the last time. She was kind of cheap. I don't know, it might be somebody different. It was a brick house with a little closed door for the porch. Yeah, we ain't even gonna go back by the joint though, because we on this side of it. So. Yeah, it's this address. So let us get this dropped off and then we're gonna jump on the highway, y'all. Both of these people was cheap too. The Giant Eagle one was a little better. They tipped 7. This one they only tipped 5. And this time Myers paid $7.75 for the delivery. So like I said, these people be cheap on these delivery orders, but Myers will pick up the slack to make it seem like it's worth it. But really, if somebody going grocery shopping for you, I don't care how far they gotta go, you should start with a minimum of $10 for a tip. But you know, that's what it is. All right, y'all. So we gonna jump on this highway. We weren't supposed to do that like that, so y'all do not do that. Always go the right way, but that was a quick jump on, so we made that play. And we gonna head back over here to Boardman. We ain't gonna go past the Puerto Rican spot today. I'll take y'all past them another day. This is just a quick way to get on the highway. And we're gonna try to get over here and get another play for the 7:30 to 8 o'clock hour. And I'll let y'all know when we get another good one. Like I said, we back on 680. We headed across 680. And we gonna pop out in Boardman off the freeway, right over by Twin Peaks and Red Lobster in that area. All right, y'all. Be back with y'all in a minute.